At 3, 2, 1, go, either the male or the female goes first. This team, they're deciding that the male is going to go first, so they're going to load the bar for the male's weight, which is 115 pounds. They must utilize the clips. And then the male starts the thrusters. The standard for the thruster is hip crease below parallel, full lockout on the top. Hip crease below parallel, full lockout on the top. Some common mistakes for the thruster is not a full lockout of the arms and not going below parallel. The next lift is a sumo deadlift high pull. The athlete must lift the bar from the ground to past the nipple line level. Good. His knees, hips must be fully extended when the bar passes the nipple line. Try nipple. When coming down to the ground, the barbell, each of the plates must touch. You can touch one at a time, but they must both touch the ground. Some common faults of the sumo deadlift high pull are knees and hips not fully extended, and the bar not coming up high enough. Push jerk. Standard for the push jerk is the athlete's going to clean the bar from the ground, and he can jerk it up, drop underneath it, but he must stand up and come to full extension of the knees, hips, shoulders, and elbows, and that is a good push jerk. Some common faults of a push jerk are he does not come to full extension at the top. Yep. And also he starts another rep before standing up. Good. So again, the standard is and stand up at the top. You can drop underneath it, but everything must come to a full extension before you start your next rep. The overhead squat. Common standard for the overhead squat. In picking the bar up, you may snatch the bar up or power snatch it. But if you come to a full squat snatch, that rep counts. You can stand up from there. Or you can clean and jerk it, put it on your back, and pop it up from there. Good. Now, standard for the squat is hip crease goes below the knee and full extension of the hips at the top. On the front squat, standard for the front squat, you may squat clean the first rep. As long as your hip crease goes below parallel and you come to full extension at the top. Or you can power clean the first rep and then squat as long as your hip crease goes below parallel and you come to full extension at the top of the knees and hips. On the minute, every minute, the team must perform 4 in-sync burpees. They're going to show you 4 in-sync burpees.
3, 2, 1.
Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up.
The standard for the burpee is that one partner can be on the ground with their hips and chest on the ground. They have to wait for the other partner to get there. So both partners have to have their hips and chest on the ground at the same time. So it could look like this. One, and then the other. Come up to full extension, leave the ground, and clap all at the same time. So the standard for the burpee for both athletes is that their hips and chest touch the ground. Then when they come up, they have to be at full extension of the knees, hips, shoulders, elbows. And, try it one more time. When they come up, not only are they at full extension, but when their feet are off the ground, the clap happens. This is going to be a no rep on a burpee if you're not at full extension. So if you have a bent hip crease, or if you're clapping behind your head, that is a no rep. This workout is called the Air Force. The Air Force consists of, wait, hold on.